Welcome back to Reset and Rise, where we help emerging leaders grow with clarity, confidence, and intention. I'm Shirrell Meeks. Many professionals believe career growth is driven mostly by hard work, performance, and technical skills. And while those things absolutely matter, there's another factor that quietly influences opportunity, visibility, trust, and long-term growth: relationships. Not transactional networking, not collecting contacts. Real professional relationships built through trust, consistency, communication, and support. So today we're talking about why relationships internally and externally matter more than many emerging leaders realize. A lot of professionals focus almost entirely on completing tasks, meeting deadlines, producing strong work. And they assume if I perform well enough, everything else will naturally happen. But career growth rarely works that way, because leadership growth is not just about what you know or what you produce. It's also about who trusts you, who has confidence in you, and how people experience working with you. Many opportunities happen long before positions officially open. People often recommend individuals they trust, people they've worked well with, professionals who communicate effectively, and leaders who consistently show up well. Sometimes your reputation enters the room before you do, and that reputation is shaped through relationships over time. Emerging leaders sometimes focus only on their direct manager or their immediate team. But relationships across the organization matters too. The way you interact with peers, support teams, cross-functional partners, senior leaders, and administrative professionals all shape your professional reputation. Strong internal relationships help communication flow better, collaboration improves, trust builds faster, and challenges get resolved more effectively. External relationships are just as important. So clients, vendors, mentors, community partners, professional networks, these relationships expand your perspective, strengthen your credibility, and often create opportunities you never expected. Sometimes the relationship you build today becomes a future opportunity, a future partnership, or a future advocate. One thing I learned throughout my leadership journey is that relationships often open doors before my resume ever did. There were opportunities where leaders supported me because they trusted my work ethic. They knew how I collaborated. They saw how I treated people, and they understood my leadership approach. And I also learned something equally important. Strong relationships are built before you need them. Not only when you need help, you need visibility, or you want an opportunity. The strongest professional relationships are built through consistency, support, reliability, and genuine connection over time. Relationships are not pretending, forced networking, or trying to impress everyone. People can usually feel when interactions are transactional. Strong professional relationships are built through authenticity, respect, follow through, and how consistently you show up. So here are 4 ways to build stronger professional relationships. 1, be consistent. Trust is built through repeated experiences. So how you communicate, how you follow through, how you respond under pressure. Consistency matters. 2, support others before you need something. One of the strongest ways to build relationships is through support. You got to check in, collaborate, share information, recognize others. Strong relationships are reciprocal. 3, learn how to communicate across different personalities. Not everyone communicates the same way. Strong leaders learn how to adapt, how to listen, and how to create connection across different styles. 4, protect your reputation. Your reputation is shaped in everyday moments. How you handle challenges, disagreements, pressure, and accountability all influence how people experience you professionally. Why this matters for emerging leaders, you ask? Well, as you grow, your success becomes less about doing everything yourself and more about collaboration, influence, trust, and relationships. People support leaders they trust, and trust grows through relationships over time. So I want you to ask yourself a few things. Am I only focused on performance or also on relationships? How do people experience working with me? Am I building relationships consistently or only when I need something? Your work may introduce you, but your relationships often sustain your growth. Don't underestimate the value of trust, consistency, communication, and genuine connection. Because strong relationships often create opportunities long before titles do. If you're navigating leadership growth, workplace confidence, communication challenges, or career transition, subscribe to Reset and Rise and continue growing with us. And remember, you always have the power to reset and rise.